Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. These words from the Gospel of John capture the essence of true sacrifice. This love isn't just about grand gestures or final acts. It's found in the daily choices to put others first. It's the parent working late, the teacher inspiring a child, the soldier standing guard. True compassion is quiet, steady, and transformative. It's not about recognition, but about giving for the sake of others. In a divided world, this selfless love is a beacon of hope. It builds communities, heals wounds, and reminds us of our shared humanity. Soldiers embody this spirit, laying down comfort and safety for others. Their sacrifice doesn't end on the battlefield. It continues in daily life. This principle challenges us all. What are we willing to give for others? It's not about applause, but about empathy and action. It's about sacrifice. It's about putting your brothers and sisters before yourself, even when the world turns against you. And today we need to talk about a man who embodies that verse every single day, Prince Harry. Because while royal experts are sitting in their comfortable offices making claims, this man is out here literally changing lives. So Richard Eden thinks the Invictus Games would benefit from Harry's departure. Let me paint you a picture of what's really being said here. We're talking about a charity that has raised millions for wounded veterans, that has given hope to soldiers who lost limbs serving their country, that has created a global movement of healing and brotherhood. And the suggestion is that it would be better without the man who created it from nothing. This isn't just questionable commentary, folks. This is missing the entire point of what the Invictus Games represents. Let quote SS talk facts, not feelings. Prince Harry founded the Invictus Games in 2014. Not inherited it, not was given it, founded it. Since 2014, the Games have supported over 1,500 wounded veterans from 23 nations, raised over $50 million for veteran causes, created employment opportunities for thousands of disabled veterans, and inspired copycat programs in 15 countries. Harry didn't just slap his name on this. He spent 2 years visiting wounded warriors, sitting in hospital rooms, learning their stories, understanding their pain. While others were writing commentary pieces, Harry was holding the hand of a triple amputee who'd lost hope. Which one sounds more valuable to humanity? Here's what these critics don't seem to understand, and it's important that we do. The Invictus Games isn't about royalty, it's about recovery. Imagine you're 22 years old, you step on an IED in Afghanistan, you wake up without legs. The doctors tell you that you'll never walk again, never run again, never feel whole again. Then someone, not a politician making promises, not a celebrity taking photos, but someone who served alongside you, who understands your pain, who left his royal comfort zone to be in those trenches with you, that someone creates a platform where you can compete again, where you can feel pride again, where you can represent your country again. That's not just charity, that's resurrection. And the suggestion is we should consider removing that because it makes royal appearances awkward. The Invictus Games began with a spark of inspiration. In 2013, Prince Harry witnessed the Warrior Games in the US and saw sport's power to heal wounded veterans. He returned to the UK determined to create something bigger. Within a year, the first Invictus Games launched in London. This wasn't a royal assignment, it was Harry's personal mission. He poured his energy into every detail, building from the ground up. The name Invictus, meaning unconquered, reflects the spirit of the competitors. These athletes have faced life-changing injuries, but refuse to be defined by them. The Games offer a new mission, a renewed sense of purpose, and a team to belong to. It's a platform to showcase resilience, not victimhood. Harry's hands-on approach made the Games possible. He listened to athletes, shared in their triumphs, and championed their stories. The Invictus Games are a testament to empathy turned into action. They prove what's possible when one person's vision meets unwavering commitment. The result, a global movement celebrating the unconquerable human spirit. This is the legacy of Invictus. Let's address what's really happening here. Richard Eden mentions rumblings of discontent, but from who exactly? Show me one Invictus athlete who wants Harry gone. Show me one veteran's family who thinks the Games would be better without him. Show me one sponsor who's pulling out because Harry's involved. These voices don't exist because the people who actually benefit from the Games understand what Harry brings to the table. The only concerns seem to be coming from royal correspondents who appear to be more focused on protocol than the actual mission of helping wounded veterans heal and thrive. Here quotes the beautiful truth they're missing. The Invictus Games represent something extraordinary. It's Harry's greatest achievement, and it's bigger than any royal title. It's more impactful than any ceremonial role. It's more meaningful than any traditional royal duty, because it's creating real change in real lives every single day. When you watch the Invictus Games, you see a former royal who truly gets it, who understands that real nobility isn't about bloodlines, it's about lifting others up. You see wounded warriors who found their strength again through sport and brotherhood. You see families reunited with hope. You see nations coming together not for politics, but for pure human spirit. The suggestion that this should be dismantled or diminished because it might create awkward moments at royal events completely misses the point of what service actually means. This isn't about Harry anymore. This is about whether we value real impact over royal protocol, whether we choose substance over ceremony, whether we understand that true leadership isn't measured by titles or traditions, but by results. And Harry's results speak volumes. Here quote S. What's beautiful about the Invictus Games and why Harry's involvement is so crucial. It was born from genuine understanding and empathy. Harry served 2 tours in Afghanistan. He saw firsthand what these men and women sacrificed. He understood their struggles not from reading reports or attending briefings, but from living alongside them. When he created the Invictus Games, it wasn't a royal charity project. It was a brother creating a lifeline for his fellow warriors. That authenticity, that genuine connection, that's what makes the Games so powerful and effective. The athletes who participate in the Invictus Games don't see Harry as a royal figure making appearances. They see him as someone who understands their journey, who respects their sacrifice, and who created a platform for them to show the world that their injuries don't define their limitations. They see someone who chose to use his platform not for personal gain, but to amplify their stories and their strength. That's why the Games work. That's why they've grown. That's why they continue to change lives. What we need to remember is that the Invictus Games succeeds because it's built on authenticity, understanding, and genuine care. Harry didn't create this as a royal duty or obligation. He created it because he saw a need and had the passion and platform to address it. The veterans who benefit from this program don't care about royal politics or palace protocols. They care about having a platform where they can compete, heal, and inspire others. They care about being seen for their abilities, not their disabilities. They care about representing their countries with pride once again. So here's what I encourage you to do. Support the Invictus Games. Donate if you can. Volunteer if you're able, attend if you have the opportunity. Show these critics that we decide what matters, not commentators with agendas. Remember that true leadership isn't about titles or traditions. It's about results, compassion, and making a real difference in people's lives. Richard Eden can focus on royal protocols and palace politics. We'll celebrate the man who chose wounded warriors over royal waving. We'll support the prince who became a true leader, not of a country, but of compassion and service. The Invictus Games exist because of Prince Harry's authentic leadership. His experience as a soldier creates a bond no other public figure can match. He leads with empathy, not authority. Veterans trust him because he's one of them, simply Harry, their fellow soldier. His leadership inspires loyalty and lasting change. True leadership is about service, not status. Harry uses his platform to lift others up and build a global community of hope. This legacy will outlast any criticism. Let's focus on what matters, supporting Invictus and celebrating its athletes. We can all contribute by watching, donating, or volunteering. Let's honor leadership rooted in compassion and service. The world needs more leaders like Harry, who show love through unwavering commitment. This is the spirit that changes lives. And the world. The Invictus Games represents the very best of what service can be. It's authentic, it's impactful, and it's changing lives every single day. Harry's connection to these games isn't just professional or ceremonial, it's personal, it's genuine, and it's exactly what makes the program so successful. That's the Harry we stand with, that's the leader the world needs. And that's why the Invictus Games will always be better with him leading the charge, because he's not just a figurehead, he's a fellow warrior who understands the mission from the inside out.